Alright, so this is the other TV that I picked up. Gave like 40 on eBay plus a ridiculous amount of shipping, but it is here. This one arrived a little better, even though it was equally as questionably shipped. But this one, post office did not destroy. Now, I would have been more than willing to bet that the post office would destroy one before UPS destroyed one, but that's not how it went. So, this is a little Magnavox. Not nearly as cool as the Mitsubishi. I'm pretty sure it's decently newer, but it did come with the remote control, which was one of the reasons for picking it up. Have to turn the camera off to flip it around. It does have handles on the top, which is always nice. So this is a really great to be putting, you know, when you're on YouTube, an RR1337W101. This one we actually do have a manufacture date, November 1992. So this one is much newer. Still no composite jacks, but we do have a coax. Now, this is missing the UHF, I think it is. So this one is only coax. I did check it, and this one did arrive in one piece. So I am going to grab the NES, and let's power it on and see what we actually get. Alright. Apparently the phone holder for my tripod broke, so I'm gonna have to find another one of those. So we're just gonna have to hold it, and we're not gonna be able to play, but we can still look at the picture. Sound works. We'll get rid of the snow. See, that looks better in through my viewfinder. So when playing it, I think it's just because I'm not used to a rounded screen, and that is a rounded tube. Because my other CRTs are all flat, so I don't think the picture is distorted. I think I'm just not used to playing on a rounded CRT. I also realized, which I did not realize from the pictures, the 3-mode is pretty much worn beyond anything usable. Some stuff is still alright. But like, channel down works, channel up works, mute works. So the buttons are just worn, damaged. Volume works. So I mean, it's really pretty good. With this also being a 90s set, if you press display, you have picture, which was cranked all the way up. I put it about back in the middle. Brightness, which is up a little bit, which I don't even notice much difference to set that back about middle. Color, tint, sharpness is all the way down, which is kind of weird. But then I also don't really notice much of a difference bringing it back, bringing it up. Cable, yes, no, I'm not really sure. You can channel add. Reminder, this even has a sleep timer on it. Like, you remember all of this stuff? Like, sleep timer hasn't been a thing on TVs. I don't really know. And it might still be, but I don't think any of my TVs, if they have it, it's not like a feature like it used to be with the older stuff. But this reminds me of the similar size TV Grandma had. I think she got it in '94. Had in her bedroom. About the similar size, but that one was a little bit cheaper model. didn't have the wood grain, which is of course fake wood grain, but wood grain is still, you know, wood grain. That's one of the things of what I wanted to, of what I was looking for, was a smaller size wood grain set. Because, like, you know, these guys, you know, these are late model flat screen. They're really nice TVs. They just don't have that 80s feel of the wood grain. So, but audio does work. It's now decided it doesn't like the refresh rate. So I'm gonna play a game and then we'll go put it on its display point and wrap this video up. I gotta cut and paint a proper piece of wood for it, but that'll hold it for now. It won't go anywhere. So our shelf is starting to come together. So still got some cleanup to do on it. Still got some more stuff to put out and organize. But pretty happy with it. Still so disappointed that UPS damaged that Mitsubishi. I need to post on some forums, see if anybody thinks that that board might be somewhat safely repairable. I just don't know how much, if any, high voltage is going through where it's cracked. Because the tube does, like, the tube glows on the back, but nothing actually goes to the screen, and I'm pretty sure that backboard is just really damaged. So, I mean, it's probably toast, but it's still a safe home, and it's a really neat display piece. But that's the little Magnavox. We're another one down. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And yes, that is Bear Creek soup mix. The question, if you're asking the question, why is minestrone soup mix in the basement? The answer is children.